Welcome everybody, my name is Michael and today we're discussing about Beeple. He is coming out today on Nifty Gateway. There will be 4 pieces in particular that will be very interesting for you, the viewer, for me, and for botters. Unfortunately, there's going to be a bot bonanza. If you're new and have been living under a rock, Beeple is Mr. Mike Winkelmann, and he's released collaborations with Nifty Gateway before, but it's been a long while since he's released NFTs on this platform. He was on Maker's Place not too long ago, and every single collection has gone up incredibly in value, and he's still one of the few artists that believes everybody should have a chance at owning his piece through lucky draws. It's kind of like a lottery for NFTs, except these NFTs are going to be the most valuable NFTs on the planet because Beeple's work is one of the most recognized and one of the most expensive to own, to resell, to even have a chance to get into, except for lucky draws, where he's the only artist of his stature that still does $1 draws. And recently Nifty Gateway had a 1 NFT requirement, except Mike Winkelmann decided, I want everybody to have a chance. The only problem is I truly do believe he's being a bit naive, because there's going to be a lot of bots, a lot of people who shouldn't deserve to win a Beeple who will, because they have 100 accounts and they increase their chances. There will be a quiz, but some people are saying that this quiz might be easy for bots to solve. It's not like bots can't solve quizzes at the current moment with sneakers, for example, or very difficult CAPTCHA verifications. It all increases the difficulty for bot users, but if someone's a rich bot user, which most of these guys are, because bots surprisingly actually cost a few $1,000s each, unless you're a programmer, then you're able to program it yourself. But recently we've seen on Nifty Gateway stuff that has been going usually for 50, 60,000 draws, getting less than a few thousand because of that 1 NFT requirement. Certain pieces by the artists themselves, like Calvin Harris recently was playing around and had a 500 NFT requirement, and there were multiple people that had over 500 NFTs. And depending on the value of these pieces, it was going up from 100 NFT requirements to 500, and the easiest to get, all you had to do was own 1 NFT by the artist himself. Now, Beeple did do this requirement. All in all, there's going to be over 500 Beeples that are getting auctioned off today, tomorrow, and Sunday. Over the next 3 days, we're going to explore his schedule today. We're going to be discussing about this because I want to get you guys exposed to this, so maybe someone wins, because I don't want bots to win. But we know that even with quizzes, we know that even with CAPTCHA, and we know that even with a 1-minute time limit, there's still undoubtedly going to be some botters that win. And these pieces have been worth 6 figures in the past before. Now, of course, there's going to be a few hundred this time instead of a few pieces, so most likely we're going to see stuff in the 5-figure range. Also, NFTs in general have been dropping. There's been a silent crash going on for the past 2 months. Bitcoin has kind of corrected itself, so it's assumed that some of these pieces are going to be worth anywhere from $20,000 to $30,000, possibly $50,000, depending on how rare these pieces are. Now, of course, in the future, they might go back above $100,000. They could be selling immediately for $100,000. It all depends on how fast they get minted, who wins. A lot of people are afraid that the same individual might win 2 Beeples. If you've got hundreds of accounts, or even family members who are using and having multi-accounts, it's just not fair, increasing your chances, where Mike Winkelmann really wants to hand these pieces out to people who are going to pay off their student loans, credit card debt, stuff like situations kind of like mine. And it's really unfair to people like us who have lost money investing into NFTs. I've lost well over $1,500, $1,600 thus far. It would make up for these losses a little bit if we were able to use these pieces to our advantage to increase the chances of winning a Beeple, or increase the chances of winning anything. Some people aren't happy with that 1 NFT requirement, but honestly, I don't care. Anybody is able to purchase an NFT for under $200. There have been NFTs selling for less than $100 recently, if the timing is right. And even if it goes above $200, it's $200. It's 1 NFT to participate in something that is going going to be at minimum worth 5 figures and possibly 6 figures. Some Beeple pieces have been later known to resell for 7 figures. It's probably not going to get there. But anywhere from $20,000 to $100,000 or maybe even $150,000. It's absolutely crazy that you don't need any NFTs whatsoever. And by this point in time, he's done so many releases that every single person knows who he is in the cryptocurrency community, and every single person in every resale group wants a piece of Beeple. Now, my luck has not been great. I've never won any draws, so I really don't expect I'm going to win. But there is one 1-minute draw. I believe it's today. Another one is a quiz, and then you have another one that's a quiz, and one is for Beeple collectors, so only if you have a Beeple. I think that's only if you have a Beeple on Nifty Gateway's platform, although I'm not too sure about that. And then there's another one where it's unspecified. All of these have 100 editions of them. And then there's one of one silent auctions and all this stuff, but those are for the rich whale investors. So let's explore this, and hopefully, maybe, possibly one of you guys is able to win one of these pieces tonight. I'm kind of nervous about this quiz. I hope I'm able to ace the quiz. Oh my God, if I won a Beeple, that would be absolutely insane. I would pay off all my debts, put everything else into a mutual or index fund, and that's also what I recommend you guys do. Because let's say even you win $100,000, like many people in the past have done before with Beeples. A lot of people would spend that money, and that's the silliest thing you can do. Because if you want generational wealth, you've just won it, my friends. You're able to take that $100,000 out, and sure, you've got to pay taxes, but let's say you pay taxes later. You put $100,000 into a retirement account. You take that money out in 40 years, and let's just say you get on average 6% compound interest. You're gonna cash out with over $1,081,000 by the end if you put in $100,000, and then you pay taxes. Of course, for the capital gains with NFTs, depending on how you would format it, maybe you could make it look like a loss or whatever, but that is up to you and your tax advisor. But ultimately, even if you had to pay capital gains, it would be like $30,000, which I'm sure, given you'd have 1 year to prepare for that, you'd be able to do something with that. So maybe not the full $100,000 into an index fund, but maybe you put a little bit into Bitcoin or Ethereum, it rises, boom, you've got your tax money, you're all good. Anyways, let's go check out Nifty Gateway. Good luck to everyone who's involved. And seriously, Beeple, he's not gonna watch this, obviously, but a lot of people have been contacting him on Twitter, through Discord. Everyone's really upset about this because even his hardcore Beeple collectors, people who have spent millions of dollars, there is a specific Beeple Discord for this, even those people are quite upset with this because we don't want someone who's immediately going to resell it unless you absolutely need the money, like people who are in debt, people who need to pay off student loans, people who are average working class citizens, because those who are specifically in it just to make money and they're using bots so other people have a lesser chance of winning, then that sucks. If you're a reseller but you're doing things legit, that's perfectly fine. That's all good. But if you're a reseller and you're using botting software with NFTs, I mean, it's different than sneakers, but I'm against bots for all of these types of stunts. Whether it's PS5s, sneakers, NFTs, I know I could increase my chances of probably winning this stuff, but ultimately there's enough chances and enough opportunities outside of draws to make good money reselling somewhere else. So I know that's not going to change anything. People from poorer countries are going to continue using bots because this is a life-changing amount of money. Here it is, Beefy. Here's the schedule today. At 7 p.m. Eastern and at 8 p.m. Eastern, we have 2 $1 raffles. Each one will have up to 100 editions, so 200 lucky winners. Oh, there we go. Required correct quiz answers to enter will require you to use your knowledge of Beeple. Just kidding. Actually, we have no idea what the quiz will be about. Beeple himself said that there is no way to prepare for this. The only options that I really could recommend is to join Beeple's Discord, which I'll have an invite link in the description below. It's Beeple Collectors, and there's a few thousand members in there, and maybe someone will be able to help out during the actual quiz time, but we have no idea how long it'll be. And the other one has a 1-minute time limit, although I am quite nervous about this 1-minute time limit because the previous time there was a Beeple drop. Nifty Gateway had server issues. And also, the previous drops in the past week, there were server issues. There were issues with auctions last night. So for Cruella and for another artist, there were some auction issues. I don't know if they fixed them today. We'll see. Hopefully they did. I would really love to have Giga Chad. He's he's following alongside. You know, I'm not going to close in too much, but he's walking his Dogecoin. He's walking his Doge. This is another one that requires a correct quiz answer. This is really cool. I enjoyed this one, but obviously these are one of one, so they're going to be probably like $500,000, maybe $1 million. Probably each one of these one of ones will hit $1 million or more. The silent auction, that's going to be interesting what it's going to end up at. I'm sure a lot of millionaires are super pumped about that. This one looks really dope. And so yeah, tomorrow we only have a $1 raffle once, and there's another 100 people for quizzes. So all in all, so far, these 3 raffles are fine for us. These 2 require a quiz. This one's just who gets in first, right? And it'll choose. Probably there's going to be like 50,000 or 100,000 people. This one will definitely get botted. I don't know about the quiz. Possibly the quiz will be difficult enough that bots will be slowed down, and probably there's going to be a time limit, whether that's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, we will see. And Sunday, there's the most amount of pieces, but there's another silent auction, and this one is super dope. I'm not going to show the other one close up because the other one kind of got, I don't even know if I should be showing that. This one, leaderboard, edition of 100. So technically there's 500 pieces because we have this one and we have this one that also will have 100 pieces, but this is going only to Beeple collectors. Oh, there we go. It says only those who have Beeples on Nifty Gateway. So honestly, there's very few people that can have access to this. Obviously, there's more than 100, but if you already own a Beeple on Nifty Gateway, you have pretty good chances. I'd say probably 50% or even more of getting that. So not bad at all. If you are already a Beeple fan, getting something like this is probably going to give you another 5-figure sum. It might be worth it to invest in a Beeple. Just kidding. They're all over 6 figures to purchase one right now. So either you have one or you don't. This one is super dope. Also shouldn't really be closed. Dang, Beeple's really posting some inappropriate stuff as of late. This leaderboard, a lot of people suspect it's going to be the top bids for everything that's one of one. So here we are on Beeple's Spring Collection. We have 8 hours, 47 minutes left. And if we go to it, a lot of people who are new, but they're interested, they want to Beeple, obviously, because, hello, there's a lot of money in it. We can see the release schedule is up, and here's the full Doge. Yeah, Giga Chad, there we go, with Doge. So pretty awesome stuff. And here we have all 4 that are going to be $1, except this one for Beeple collectors. These three are the ones we're going for. Out of these 3, I would really want one of these. I'd want all of them. I mean, come on. But good luck. Whoever gets this is a lucky SO. Oh, man. This is also kind of beautiful theme. Dead and alive. I'd rather dead. Leaderboard. There we go. Highest bid for this. Whoever's going to be the highest for this, I guess. And each NFT, if you get one, each NFT comes with a physical token. So true Beeple collectors, if you win something like this today, it is good to check out the Beeple Discord because true collectors will really, really want it. And they'll want the physical as well. As you can see, here's the physical. It's going to be with a USB. It's going to be lit up. It's absolutely cool that you get something, obviously for the price of $1, it's not too bad. You get underwear, that's kind of weird. Mike Beeple is just a fascinating character. He's just such a weirdo. But if you get one of these, definitely check out the Beeple Discord because the collectors in there, watch out for scams, of course, but the collectors in there will pay top dollar compared to, obviously you're still going to have a lot of people on the marketplace that are going to be willing to purchase Beeples. His last collection, oh my goodness, it's been so long. Yeah, this is the most popular out of all of them on Nifty Gateway. Gateway bull run. There we go. Everyone wanted a bull run, but to be quite honest, I prefer Into the Ether. Into the Ether looks so good, and it's rarer than bull run, but still the cheapest ones that you have currently for sale, $80,000. Oh man, they dropped in price a lot. They really did drop in price because all of these were over 6 figures. Yeah, as you can see, this guy's been trying to sell it for quite a little bit. One sold on April 16th for almost $150,000. Oh my goodness. So this guy's really just trying to get rid of it. I don't even know why. Dang, he is really trying to get rid of it. That's, I guess he has some bills to pay because this is worth definitely way more. But hey, if anybody's got $80,000, this is your ticket to potentially winning another Beeple. Of course, it's not even guaranteed, but hey. Oh my goodness, I just checked my email and literally while making a video about NFTs, I won. Not Beeple, I won last night's draw. I finally won my first draw, although I would rather win a Beeple. Either way, it's free money. Dude, I'm getting so emotional right now because it's like I lost $1,500. Any $100, any $200 I'm able to make is heading towards getting back up to zero on that one. Man, but it's awesome. I was thinking like, oh, it'd be cool to win Cruella yesterday. And I won Cruella. I was a big fan of Cruella back in like, what was that, 2013 when they were a trio. So it happens. I'm legitimate. I won. I finally won a drawing that was $100 or less. Because if you win a drawing that's like $500 now with the silent crash, you lose money. But with this, it's free money. Sure, it's not a lot. It's only worth like $230, $250. There have been drawings that went up in the past. At first, they were reselling really bad. There's only 99 of these pieces, so I guess, you know, some of them aren't going to be up for sale. I'm thinking of holding mine. I'm not going to sell it just yet. I'm going to wait and see what's happening. That's cool. I got 3 NFT pieces now. Yeah, I'm going to hold on to mine. Either way, it's profitable, so it happens. It's happened. And that is today's video. So I'm kind of nervous about what's going to happen with this, but we will see. Ultimately, if it's resellers that win millions of dollars that are going to go away from Nifty Gateway, what does that mean? People who are going to be legitimate collectors are going to pay for these Beeples. Beeple's going to get his money. The resellers are going to get their money, but they're going to cash out in hordes. Everybody's going to be cashing out because they want to purchase the next thing, but they might not purchase it on Nifty Gateway. While normal people might be reselling and they still might be participating in Nifty Gateway, as a lot of the early resellers on Nifty Gateway did. They held the money on Nifty Gateway. They were buying more artwork. They were supporting the communities, the artists, and in many cases, they were able to make a lot more money. But of course, they did lose out on some pieces. So that's today's video. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 900 subscribers. Stay tuned for more videos. Every single day we're posting. Have a good one. Bye.